Yo, what it do, man? I know it's been a hot minute, you know what I'm saying, since I ain't really been dropping videos, man. And, it was a reason for all that. Everybody that looked around, you know what I'm saying, I've been having computer issues or whatever, but I switched out a hard drive. I had a faulty hard drive, so I had to switch it out. And the hard drive that I'm using is tripping, you know what I'm saying? It's for an older laptop or whatever, but, I kind of got it running, man. So, yesterday or whatever, uh, I was playing some games, man, and I got a working copy of And One, man. I got it shipped straight from Amazon because I wanted to finish the story mode or whatever. So why not? You know what I mean? So that's what's in the background right now, man. This is a side bet game. You know what I'm saying? Nothing spectacular. Like I said, I'm having issues with the computer. I finally got it to kind of work, to an extent or whatever. Yesterday, that's why I dropped that NBA 2K2 video, just to see where it was at. And, it worked out pretty good, man. But nevertheless, man, the thing I really, really wanted to talk about, man, and, like, I don't know, man, I guess like what, a week ago or whatever, or 2 weeks now or something like that, you know what I'm saying, that somebody put out their little top 50 list of rappers, and some people had issues with it. And I'm not gonna lie, man, I think it's hard as hell to put together a list of the 50 greatest rappers or whatever of all time, because you know what I'm saying, it's humanly impossible, man. Everything, when it all boils down to it, it's gonna always be an opinion. People gonna always feel how they feel, you know what I'm saying? But I saw Joe Budden at number 3. I ain't even mad at it, man. Joe Budden, one of my top 5 favorite rappers, like, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's simple as that. Like, it's not much else I can say to it, man. I mean, a lot of people only heard, like, Pump It Up or whatever. You might have heard Drop Drop, you know what I'm saying, from, like, was like NBA Live '03, where he had a remix to Drop Drop, and whatever songs they had on Def Jam, Fight for New York, you know what I'm saying, like Walk With Me, and what they had, like Pop Off or something, I think, I can't remember, man, but just songs like that, man. I mean, his library, it's not extensive as some other artists, but to me personally, man, the man ain't dropped not one bad tape, straight up. He ain't dropped not one bad tape. But with that being said, I mean, I think it'll probably be a lot better to break things down by region, you know what I'm saying? Because you look at a list and there are so many dope rappers, MCs, whatever you want to call them. You got guys like K Reno, who been doing this since like 1984. The man has so many albums out, and he's still putting out great music. You know what I'm saying? That's a Houston legend. You know what I'm saying? Outside of the Houston grounds, a lot of people don't really know nothing about K Reno. You know what I'm saying? Then you got dope rappers like Immortal Technique or R.A. the Rugged Man or Aesop Rock, you know what I'm saying? Del the Funky Homo Sapien. I mean, Mr. Lift. Like, it's so many, like, dope rappers. AC alone. Like, you could just keep going, man. Like, in somebody's eyes, a dude like Bus Driver might be their favorite rapper of all time. You know what I'm saying? They might be like, hey, Bus Driver, the greatest rapper I ever heard. And you just gotta take their word for it. You know what I'm saying? You can't really just be like, man, get the hell out of here. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, at the end of the day, it's all an opinion. Nothing is based on the fact. Lupe Fiasco wasn't even on the list. And I'm like, man, Lupe out of this world. You know what I'm saying? Like, Tetsuo Youth, you know what I'm saying? Food and Liquor, The Cool. Man, great albums. So, when you compile a list, I mean, it took a lot of time to put together something like that. You know what I'm saying? But then, if you look at, like, cultural impact or whatever, then it will make sense, you know what I'm saying, for some of these underground talents, great talents out there to be missing, you know what I'm saying, like a Killer Mike or LP, Run the Jewels. Like, yo, go listen to Run the Jewels 1 and Run the Jewels 3. I mean, you can listen to 2 if you want to. Two bang out 2, you know what I'm saying? Like, they all go hard, but I think the first one and the third one, like, really hit hard. Like, it was just like they was having fun with the second one. And hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it is what it is. Like for me, like some of my favorite rappers, like Chamillionaire, one of my favorite rappers. Period. Like when people talk about your favorite rappers, like I tell them Chamillionaire, Joe Budden, Lupe Fiasco, Jay-Z, Tupac. You know what I'm saying? Like off the top of my head, then you know, somewhere in that second category, you know what I'm saying, you put Nas up in that joint. You know, who else? Man, Lil Wayne. You know, just, you know, other rappers. Like the game mad underrated. You know, outside of LAX, that was like the only tape I thought that game dropped where, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like the beginning of LAX was hard, man. But then like the second half of the album, it's just like my man got lazy, you know what I'm saying? But hey, but at the end of the day, the game still go hard. Then you know what I'm saying? Like if you go back to like early 2000s, I mean you had like Sly Boogie, Bishop Lamont, you know what I'm saying? Like so many like underground rappers. I feel like Corrupt don't get enough respect put on his name for the bars that he been spitting, you know, forever. DJ Quick, in my opinion, like personally, one of my favorite of all time, you know, favorites of all time producers and rappers. So, you know, mad underrated, and I don't know, people just seem to always overlook what DJ Quick put down. You know what I'm saying? When they talk about like great producers, man, they never mention DJ Quick name, man. And then another rapper that, you know what I'm saying, got killed or whatever. You know, Big L, he ain't had a library, but he had the bars. You know, a dude like Mossberg, man, one of the dopest rappers from the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? Is, you know, got taken out early in the game, man. But still, man, his, you know, you hear Mossberg verse, man. Like when I hear one, man, nothing but a smile come on my face. You know what I'm saying? You know, dudes like Nipsey, man. It's just so many rappers, man. It's hard as hell to compile a list of what you would think would be the 50 greatest rappers. You know what I'm saying? Like it's probably somebody out there you never even heard of before. Some dude on YouTube probably spitting bars, and you probably like, damn, man, this dude dope. You know what I'm saying? He probably got a gang of music, man, that nobody never heard. But at the end of the day, man, that's all I wanted to say, bro. I just wanted to get on the microphone, talk some stuff, you know what I'm saying, see how y'all doing, man. Hopefully, I got this computer issue fixed, and I ain't been ignoring nobody requests and all that stuff. I see it, man. I just don't want to respond to it because I felt like I couldn't do it. But hopefully, man, if I got this joint fixed, you know what I'm saying, videos gonna be coming. They gonna be coming and coming. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, bro. On another tip, hey, man, the TV show Euphoria, that shit crazy. Go watch it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't for everybody, but you know what I'm saying, I dug it. I felt it. The game Judgment, that's like the only game I really played recently, man. Like once I finished that, I've been just chilling, bro. Like I've been working, nothing but work, man. Like after I beat the game Judgment, man, I just felt like, yo, I don't really feel like playing no games. I mean, I was playing like 2K19 here and there. What else? A little bit of Fire Pro Wrestling. That's about it, man. Like I ain't really been on nothing, man. Like, and then I'm looking at it, man. I'm like, damn, bro. The only combat sport games that we got is the backwards compatible Fight Night Champion, the UFC games, and I guess Fire Pro Wrestling, since you can kind of do MMA and kickboxing in those joints. Man, that's terrible, bro. All right, man, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? I might drop a few bars on y'all neck, man. You know what I'm saying? Put some trash ass music on. Y'all be like, hey, he my favorite MC. Nah, I'm just fucking with y'all, man. I'm out, man. Enjoy y'all day, bro. Peace. Let's turn it up. On 2K speed boosting. Cross you to your knees loosen. Man, I got the solution. Hit retire, no more orange juicing. Legend edition 79, dog. Yeah. Virtual currency 49, dog.
Yeah.
You ready to play? I can see it in your eyes, dog.
Yeah.
I ain't got no badges, but I still ball, dog.
Yeah.
200, my team car still trash, yeah.
31.
Pick LeBron James, still ass, yeah.
31.
And at my career, I asked for a trade, yeah.
31.
First round draft pick to the Jazz, yeah.
Yeah.
Their servers must be fucked up, 2K come fix it. I pull it out the Xbox, then toss the disc quick. I'm smoking on some brown shirts, this shit is thick.